Ever wonder what your dog is trying to tell you with that loud, high-pitched howl? In this video, we'll help you figure out exactly what your furry friend is trying to say with their howls. Dogs have been domesticated for thousands of years, but they still retain many of their wolf-like behaviors, including howling. While howling is often seen as a sign of distress or discomfort, it's actually a normal and natural behavior in dogs. In fact, dogs may howl for a variety of reasons, and it's important to understand why your dog is howling in order to provide them with the care and attention they need. One of the most common reasons for howling is to express excitement or anticipation. If your dog is howling while you're getting ready to go for a walk or play, they're likely just expressing their eagerness. Similarly, if your dog is howling while you're talking on the phone or having a conversation, they may simply want to be part of the action. In these cases, the best course of action is to simply acknowledge your dog and give them some love and attention. You can also try redirecting their energy towards a toy or chew to help them expend some of their pent-up energy. Another common reason for howling is to communicate with other dogs or animals. Dogs are social creatures, and they use howling as a way to communicate with other dogs, cats, or even other animals. If your dog is howling and there's another animal in the house or outside, it's likely that they're trying to get the attention of that animal. In this case, it's best to try and distract your dog with a toy or treat so that they'll stop howling and focus on something else. If your dog is howling while outside, it's possible that they're hearing a noise that you can't hear. Dogs have much better hearing than humans, and they may be reacting to a siren, construction, or other noise that's bothering them. Try to identify the source of the noise and see if you can eliminate or reduce it to help your dog feel more comfortable. In some cases, howling can be a sign of distress or pain. If your dog is howling loudly and frequently, it's important to take them to the vet to rule out any medical conditions. It's also important to check your dog's living conditions and ensure that they are not being abused or neglected. If you suspect that your dog is in pain or distress, don't hesitate to contact your local animal welfare organization for help. By understanding the different reasons why dogs howl, you can better interpret your dog's behavior and provide them with the care and attention they need. So the next time your dog starts howling, take a moment to consider the possible causes and try to address them. With a little patience and understanding, you'll be able to help your dog live a happy and healthy life. If you enjoyed this video, please like and share for more helpful dog training tips. And don't forget to subscribe for more helpful videos. Thank you for watching. Ever heard that long, mournful "awoo" from your furry friend and wondered, what on earth are you trying to say? Well, you're not alone. A dog's howl is one of their most ancient and fascinating behaviors, a direct line back to their wolf ancestors. Today, we're going to decode the mystery of the howl. So grab your pup, give them a good scratch behind the ears, and let's dive into the world of canine communication. First and foremost, howling is a form of long-distance communication. Think of it like a group chat for canines. In the wild, wolves howl to locate pack members, announce their territory, or rally the group for a hunt. Our domestic dogs have held on to this instinct. When your dog howls back at a distant siren or another dog in the neighborhood, they're essentially saying, "Hey, I'm over here, I hear you." It's their way of joining the conversation and letting everyone know their location. That high-pitched wail of an ambulance or fire truck can sound remarkably similar to a howl to a dog's ears, triggering this instinctual response to answer the call of their pack. It's not that they're sad about the emergency, they're just participating in what they perceive as a community check-in. Now let's talk about a reason that many dog owners know all too well: attention-seeking. Dogs are incredibly smart. They quickly learn what actions get a reaction from us, their favorite humans. If your dog lets out a howl and you immediately rush over, give them a treat, or even just make eye contact and say their name, they've just learned a magic trick. Aha! Howling makes my human appear. This becomes a learned behavior. They might howl when they're bored, want to play, or feel like their dinner is 5 minutes late. It's their way of putting in a request, and if it works once, you can bet they'll try it again. It's like a toddler figuring out which cry gets them picked up the fastest. The key here is consistency. If you want to curb attention-seeking howls, you have to ignore the behavior and reward them when they are quiet instead. Have you ever been playing a musical instrument, singing your heart out, or listening to a specific song, only to have your dog join in with a full-throated howl? This is another classic trigger. As we mentioned with sirens, certain pitches and frequencies in music can sound just like a howl to a dog. They aren't critiquing your musical taste, they're joining the band. It's a communal activity for them. They hear a sound that resonates with their own vocal abilities and feel compelled to participate. Some dogs have very specific musical triggers. It could be a flute, a violin, or even a particular singer's voice. It is a fun and harmless quirk that shows just how in tune they are with the sounds of their environment, interpreting the world through their own unique ancestral lens. On a more serious note, howling can also be a cry for help. One of the most common reasons is separation anxiety. If your neighbors tell you that your dog howls the entire time you're gone, it's likely a sign of distress. For a dog with separation anxiety, being left alone can feel terrifying. The howl is a desperate attempt to call their pack, that's you back home. It's often accompanied by other anxious behaviors like destructive chewing, pacing, or having accidents in the house. This isn't your dog being bad, it's a genuine panic response. They feel abandoned and are using their loudest voice to try and fix the situation. Recognizing this is the first step to helping them feel more secure when they're on their own. Another critical reason to pay attention to howling is the possibility of a medical issue. A dog in pain or discomfort may howl to express what they're feeling. This is especially important to consider if the howling is a new behavior for your dog or if it seems to happen at random without any clear trigger. For example, an older dog with arthritis might howl when they try to get up or lie down in a certain position. An internal issue, like abdominal pain, could also cause them to vocalize. If the howling is paired with other symptoms like lethargy, loss of appetite, whining, or changes in their mobility, it's a red flag. Think of it as their only way to say, "Hey, something hurts and I need you to help me." Don't dismiss a sudden onset of howling. It warrants a closer look. Finally, sometimes it's just in their blood. Genetics play a huge role in a dog's tendency to howl. Breeds that were originally bred for hunting or working in packs over long distances are often hardwired to be more vocal. Think of Siberian Huskies, Alaskan Malamutes, and Samoyeds. These sled dogs used howls to communicate in the vast, snowy landscapes. Then you have the hounds like beagles, basset hounds, and bloodhounds. Their signature baying is a type of howl used to signal that they've found a trail while hunting. For these breeds, howling is as natural as wagging their tail. It's a core part of who they are, a beautiful echo of their history and purpose. So if you have a husky who loves to sing you the song of their people every evening, it might just be them celebrating their heritage. So, how do you know which howl is which? Context is everything. Observe your dog. When do they howl? What's happening around them? Is it when you're about to leave? Is it when the ice cream truck jingles down the street? Or is it happening when they're just lying in their bed? By paying attention to the circumstances, you can start to understand the message behind the music. An excited, tail-wagging howl during playtime is very different from a lonely, anxious howl from behind a closed door. And here is a really important takeaway for every dog owner. If your dog's howling is new, has suddenly become excessive, or is accompanied by any other concerning changes in their behavior or physical condition, please don't hesitate. It's always best to check in with your veterinarian. A quick visit can rule out any underlying health problems and give you peace of mind. It's our responsibility to listen when our dogs are trying to tell us something, especially when it might be about their health. Your vet can help you determine if the cause is medical or behavioral and guide you on the best next steps. So the next time your dog lifts their head to the sky and lets out that soulful howl, take a moment to listen. They could be chatting with a friend down the block, asking for a cookie, singing along to the radio, or letting you know they don't feel well. Understanding their howls deepens the incredible bond we share with them. It's a reminder that even in our modern homes, our dogs carry a piece of the wild within them. Thank you so much for joining me today to unravel the meaning behind a dog's howl. I hope this helps you understand your best friend a little better. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more deep dives into the amazing world of dogs. We'd also love to hear from you in the comments. Does your dog howl? And what do you think they're trying to say? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.